Look at your hands. These are not the hands of a spectator. They are the hands of a builder, a creator, a warrior. Yet, how many days have they remained still, locked in paralysis by the mind's endless debates? How many sunrises have you met with a plan, only to watch the sunset from the same chair, burdened by the same weight of things undone? This is not a life of peace. This is a prison of your own making. The Stoics knew a secret: philosophy is not a cushion for contemplation, it is a sword for action. And it is time you drew yours. The gap between your vision and your reality is bridged not by grand, sweeping declarations, but by the small, relentless, often uncomfortable actions you take every single day. The world does not care about your brilliant ideas. It only cares about what you build, what you do, what you ship. So let us abandon the fantasy of a future where motivation magically arrives. Let us embrace the Stoic discipline of action, right here, right now. Here is how you force the engine of your will to turn over, day after day. First, define the minimum. Your ambition is a mountain, and staring at the peak guarantees paralysis. The Stoic asks, what is the absolute minimum, the tiniest, most non-negotiable action I can take toward it today? Not write a book, but write one paragraph. Not get fit, but do 10 push-ups. You are not building a skyscraper in a day, you are laying a single, perfect brick. The power is in the consistency of the laying. That one brick, laid daily, becomes a fortress. Second, premeditatio malorum, embrace the friction. Imagine the worst parts of the action. The cold floor at 5 a.m. The resistance of the blank page. The awkwardness of the first sales call. Sit with that discomfort before it happens. By mentally rehearsing the obstacle, you disarm its power. When you rise and the floor is cold, you do not flinch. You expected it. You prepared for it. The Stoic greets friction not as a stop sign, but as the very path itself. The action is in moving through the expected resistance. Third, remember your mortality, memento mori. You do not have infinite tomorrows. That project you're delaying, that conversation you're avoiding, that passion you're shelving, will it matter on your last day? Or will the regret of inaction be your final, bitter companion? Let the finite nature of your time be the fuel, not the fear. Every morning, remember, you are alive today. To be alive and not to act is a betrayal of the gift. Let the clock be your drill sergeant, whispering, now. Do it now. Fourth, act as the person you aspire to be. Do not wait to feel like a writer to write. Do not wait to feel like a leader to lead. Act as if. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius didn't feel like ruling amidst plague and war every day. He acted as a wise ruler should. Your identity is forged by your actions. Each time you force the action, you are casting the mold of your future self. The feeling follows the doing. So ask, what would my capable, disciplined, resilient self do right now? Then, impersonate that person until the costume becomes your skin. Fifth, judge the action, not the outcome. Anchor your satisfaction in the effort, not the result. You cannot control the market's reception, the critic's opinion, or the final score. You control only your own exertion. The Stoic finds victory in showing up, in the honest labor, in the sweat of the attempt. Did you lay your brick today? Then you have succeeded. This mindset frees you from the paralysis of perfectionism and the fear of failure. A day of honest effort is never a lost day. Call to action. The forge of today. This is your calling. Not to a life of ease, but to a life of purpose, forged in the humble, mighty fires of daily action. The chains of procrastination are unlocked not by a key, but by a hammer, the hammer of your will, striking the anvil of today. So I ask you, what is your one brick? Name it. Visualize the friction. Remember, your time is short. Put on the cloak of the person who gets it done. And take pride in the effort alone. Go now. To your page, to your weights, to your work. Force the action. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Now. The world is waiting for what only your actions can bring into being. Build it. Thank you for watching. Now, close this and go. Your life, your legacy, is crafted in this very moment. Make it count.